Hi, everyone. My name's Kitana, and I'm here with Rudy from Technology Enablement.
Hello.
Here at Supermicro, and we're excited to show you something that fundamentally changes what's possible with AI development.
So if you're working with LLMs, AI inference, you have proprietary data, or are running your current expensive AI workloads on the cloud, then listen up. This is for you.
Here's the challenge that most teams faced. You need serious compute, but your options are fairly limited. Cloud providers, you're spending upwards of $100K, $500K, and sometimes $1 million a year or more. Your proprietary data is leaving your servers, raising cybersecurity and compliance concerns. Plus, you're paying for every single token.
Well, what about on-premises solutions? Let's look at consumers' GPUs. These GPUs max out at around 48 to 96 gigabytes of memory. Now, you might say, what about building your own enterprise-grade cluster or your own private cloud? Well, the upfront cost for this can be quite high. You could even be waiting weeks or even months for hardware allocation, and you will need to efficiently schedule and share these compute resources across your organization.
Before, there was no middle ground until now. Now you can get enterprise cloud-grade GPU performance from your desk without sacrificing privacy, dealing with latency, or losing flexibility.
Now let's get right into the product. This is the Supermicro Super AI Station, and it's nothing like anything else on the market currently. The backbone of this system is the GB300 Blackwell Ultra Superchip from NVIDIA. This is the exact same technology that powers AI factories around the world, but in a compact form factor. Let's put this into perspective. This has 252 gigabytes of HBM3E memory, GPU memory, in a single machine. Like I mentioned earlier, most high-end GPUs max out at 48 or 96 gigabytes of memory. The Super AI Station's total GPU memory is multiple times larger by comparison and offers significantly more performance and much improved latency. What does that mean for you? That means you run trillion parameter models locally. You don't need the cloud. Now you may be wondering about performance. This thing packs 20 petaflops of raw AI compute. That is true data center grade performance, all on a single chip.
But do you want to know what's really impressive? It runs on a common office power outlet.
This machine is closed-looped liquid cooled, so quiet that you might even forget it's running.
So what does this actually enable? Let's break it down by what matters most.
First things first, privacy. This is your proprietary data, your models, and your IP. They never leave your building or even your cubicle. There's no cloud egress, no data residency concerns. All your data, everything stays on premises and is secure.
Second is speed. No cloud latency, no waiting for cluster allocation. You iterate on trillion parameter models in hours, not weeks. Your team ships faster.
And third, what's more important than cost elimination? Think about your annual GPU cloud spend. This machine, purchased just once, replaces that entirely. You own your own hardware, you control your permissions and security, and you drastically reduce your OpEx.
Fourth, flexibility. Single user, deploy it as a personal development workstation. But if you have a team environment, this system supports Make technology. You can partition it into 7 isolated instances. One machine, 7 instances.
And this is enterprise grade all the way. It starts with a Grace 72-core CPU with 496 gigabytes of system RAM. It has support for 4 NVMe drives, and it has 2 400 gig NVIDIA ConnectX-8 SuperNIC ports for massive data ingestion. Perfect for AI. So this is data center class, and it fits your workspace. Remember, this is not just an incremental improvement. This is about unlocking what was never possible before. Data center grade AI compute, complete privacy, 0 cloud costs, and all from the comfort of your desk.
If you're serious about AI development, this system could be exactly what you need.